So let's move away from AI. Let's move to MTN Nigeria. What's happening with them and their financial subsidiaries?
Okay, it's not what's happening, it's what they plan on doing.
Okay.
So they are having their annual general meeting next month, April 18th. And they would be voting on whether they should merge the two financial services that they run, Momo and then Yellow Digital Financial Services. This is where it gets interesting for me or very confusing. I checked Momo's website. On the About Us page, it says Momo is a subsidiary of Yellow Digital Financial Services. So how are you merging a subsidiary and its parent company?
Yeah.
You get?
It's like
swallows it up.
Or maybe they want to make them one.
Okay.
Yeah, like it swallows it up and maybe
Like,
they will not share
So
a name instead
just
of
one
saying
name instead
Momo
of
is a
doing different
subsidiary.
things. I see.
But-
Anyway, that's it. So they had initially informed us that they planned on doing this when they released their 2022 financial results. So
I'm curious, what is the implication of this?
the implication is this is MTN's plan to double down on financial services. So they've rebranded as a technology company, and they're basically churning out services in that. And one of the things they said in that financial report was that they are going to be doubling down on financial services in Nigeria. And let me read the line for it. So they said the scaling of Momo PSB in Nigeria remains a key priority of our overall fintech strategy. Our focus in the year ahead is to accelerate wallet creation and expand services offered to include bank tech and payments. So I was on the MTN website and I saw that they are providing APIs. They're basically playing in the financial services space. And you're asking about implications. I think this is probably MTN. Of course, they alluded to it, but this is also them using their reach in the country to offer financial services. So they have more than 60 million subscribers, and they mentioned that they are going to be scaling 4G and 5G capabilities. So if they do that, the idea is that they improve broadband coverage, and with that they can help to play in the financial service. Help to advance the financial inclusion agenda.
So my issue with MTN at the moment is that it's almost 2 months now that Nigerians have been experiencing cash crunch.
Yeah.
And I was praying and expecting that MTN will use this period, or other mobile money services will use this period to expand their reach. And by now, I can't really see
that's
the M-Pesa effect with Momo. I expected it with Momo. Not to that. I'm not expecting it on that scale.
Yeah.
I'm saying that at least for now we should have like a tangible,
like what we saw with Payday, cheaper
exposure.
cash.
Yes, exactly.
No, not necessarily. So these are two different. MTN is not a startup. They are a technology company, but they're not a startup.
But they have a market.
Yes, they have a market. Momo services are useless to me. I have a bank account. You have a bank account. If I do most of my financial transactions within the so-called formal financial services sector, so it's useless to me.
In the informal sector.
I was telling Yinka this thing last week, what you just said. So I noticed that I think about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I started seeing Momo ads on almost every website I visited. So it was just in my face. And I was asking him, you guys are advertising to me, right? Why are you advertising to me? You're doing a lot of online marketing. And I don't think, in short, not even I don't think, the numbers tell us that the financially excluded people are not online. So you can't be marketing to me. Yeah. So the problem is now that these people, MTN has 60 million people, which is more people than more than the number of people who have BVNs in Nigeria. If they have 60 million people, does that say that the majority of their customers have bank accounts? So are they not should they not
mobile money
be?
is supposed to include the financially excluded. It does.
Yes.
You don't have to. Do you really have to have a bank account?
No, you don't. But
You
the thing
don't.
is,
that
if they
is
are,
the market they were supposed to tap into, so that we that are in the formal sector can be able to transact without cash with those people.
So here's
because if
also
you ask them, they say they don't have bank
they
account.
don't have a bank account. Yes. So the problem now is you may not see that. So I am like waiting till maybe half year. So they would usually release their results towards the maybe first quarter or maybe when the year goes halfway. That's when we can see if they actually onboarded more people. So the number of wallets on Momo grew last year, but we will not see how, like, we can't see in real time. It's not like NIBS where depending on who you are, you may be able to see the payments numbers grow. But I think maybe we should wait until the halfway period before.
I'm
It's
hoping
possible that they
because
actually got more users.
I'm tired of this cash crunch, and I'm
I
tired
mean,
of
where we
seeing
are living, we
fresh
didn't see
pear.
people who are using all of that.
Even
But
eNaira got 63% increase.
oh, please. Yeah, I hope you know that it could be nonsense. It could be nonsense 63%. If they were doing 100k people and then they went from 100k to 150k,
163.
is that not or
No,
163?
they actually
Is that
gave. I think it was.
do we still have up to
can't remember.
you have up to 2 million people using eNaira?
I don't know for a fact, but they said transactions increased by 63%, and they gave that around, I think, $1.3 million. I don't know exactly.
$1.3 million.
1.3 or 1.
That's a transaction value or what?
Yes.
Anyway, I think that's something you should be watching out for, right? I've seen a lot of companies.
I'm actually watching out for mobile money a lot.
I'm watching out for eNaira.